Better fucking work. There we go. Hello, hello, hello.
Don't die. I don't know. I just want to say something stupid.
Welcome to the SCP Foundation Wiki.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? What? Wiener.
That's weird to say. Anyway.
I'm literally eating little wieners. That's what they're called.
That's alright.
Little
Anyway.
wieners. You probably heard worse
Anyway.
from your chat.
Anyway, hello. Welcome. We're doing some SCP reading today.
Yeah.
And welcome to the return of Wednesday streams, like I used to do way back when.
Yeah, you used to do it every day. You do a stream, then skip a day, do a stream, then skip a day.
No, it's stream, normal video, stream, normal video.
That's confused the fuck out of me. But okay. Great.
It's literally... What do you mean? It's literally just changed from stream to a normal video. Just a video. How does that
Yeah, it
confuse you?
is. I'm stupid. That's why.
Anyway. So,
Which one are we reading first?
I wanted to take a look today at a section of the wiki that we haven't actually touched on in any of the streams that we've done, exploring the wiki. Specifically, the groups of interest. So, groups of interest are interesting. Get it? Because they're a bunch of different people other than the Foundation who know about anomalies or have something to do with the anomalous world. So, like, Ambrosia Restaurants, they make anomalous food. Anderson Robotics, robots with anomalous functionality. Hard to explain that one, because there's like 30 different fucking people that make robots with anomalous functionality, but that one's like the big one. Arcadia makes arcade games with anomalous functionality. Oh, thank you for the $2.
Even though I'm in the stream, fuck. Good morning. Whoever the number 2 person is, good morning.
Good morning. Are we cool yet? Basically, artists that make anomalous art.
Okay, hold on. I'm going back to the wiki. My screen just decided to die. We're reading my favorite again. Fuck you guys. I want to read the other one.
Well, first we're gonna read some of this.
We are, but
We're gonna read some stuff we haven't
what
touched on before we double
what am
back
I
on
supposed
everything.
to press?
Huh?
Fuck, I got lost.
Groups of interest.
I don't know where the hell that is.
It's
Oh,
on the sidebar.
okay, I found it.
And I think, do you want to start with the Shark Punching Center?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
The Shark Punching Center is funny. So basically, this is a group of interest born out of a misspelling of the SCP Foundation.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll read the overview real quick. The Shark Punching Center,
oh.
also known as Salation Punching Center, the Shark Punching Center, misspelled apparently, and then Celestiaxix Punkix Cumbin, among others, is an organization located in one or more parallel universes, apparently acting as an alternative universe counterpart to the Foundation. While the Foundation has known of the center for several decades, the structure, documentation, and general tone taken by the Shark Punching Center varies wildly, suggesting one or more universes are in a state of flux. Documents pertaining to the Shark Punching Center have been recovered and indicate a much more militaristic and unstable tone than the Foundation document. As the name would suggest, the SPC is
SPC,
yes,
idiot.
I said SPC.
No, you said SCP and then switched to that.
No, I said
I'm fucking with.
SPC. Lied.
I thought you said species. I was confused. Okay,
Uh,
continue.
is mostly focused on furthering hand-to-hand combat as means of neutralize Salation entities. Though some documentation fails to differ between Salation and aquatic. It is unclear if the Shark Punching Center has any knowledge or concern or with Foundation activities. See documents tagged Shark Punching Center here.
There's a lot of fucking documents. We ain't reading all that shit, are we?
We're not reading all of it, clearly. This is basically an entire another fucking wiki on the wiki. That's what all these are. They all have like different documentation. Like if I went to the GOC section, there'd be more of this. And there'd be anomalies that aren't considered normal SCPs because they'd be ones that were already killed.
Somebody say something because I need to read this chat. I want to see something funny. What the hell?
What?
I want to read number 3. I want to fucking read number 3.
Which one?
A surprise encounter with crispy sex pirates.
Wait, where? Where are you reading that?
I pressed on what the motherfucker. I pressed on the documents, to.
Oh, you're seeing. Hold on, let me find where that is on the actual. I clicked on the
Oh
name.
my god. I don't care. Oh my god. There is a shit ton of documents. But there's also a -J, and there's a bunch of -Js in
Oh
there.
yeah, there's. Oh yeah, if you go to the actual thing, they have a section called mockery. That's where all the dash J's are.
I know that. I'm not stupid. Oh my god. We gotta read this.
What? I don't even know which fucking article you're on.
Okay, I'm at the original thing, at the original page of the Shark
Oh, here
Punching
it is.
Center.
You found a tale.
I don't care. It looks funny.
Tales of glamorous pugilism.
Surprise encounter with crispy sex pirates.
All right, well, we'll go to.
We'll read it. Let's read it real quick. It don't look that long. Never mind. Hell no.
Yeah, you realize tales are entire stories, right?
Ah. The one line literally says, "Avast ye, missy, we are the crispy sex pirates."
Why is one of them?
Oh
Why
my
is the
god.
word "Daddy's Princess" in highlights and italicized?
You want to read this? Are we just gonna come back to this?
Let's just read it real quick. It's not that long.
Yes. No, no. Hold on, I'll read it first. No, I'll read Daddy's Princess.
Okay. A surprise encounter with crispy sex pirates. Centripuglist Justine Everwood patrolled the area. It was Shark Week, and her superiors had tasked her with defending the beach against the Salation menace. The moon peeked out over the staggered shore where the sea seethed. That's a weird way of pronouncing that, but okay. And sloshed over the dock. The night brought its own monsters out to play. The terrifying glare of a half shark, half squid, and half human abomination rose from the deep, defying the laws of fractions in its wake. What?
What the fuck? Half shark, half squid, and half human. How the fuck is it half of each? How?
Welcome to the comedy section of the SCP Foundation. It
What
is
the
beautiful.
hell? Continue. Continue.
Okay. Justine met the deviant at the sea's edge. Why are you here? Oh wait, you should do Justine. Actually,
Oh wait, yeah, I'm a lady.
you can do
I'm a
female voice.
lady.
I don't feel like doing the female characters. Why are you here?
Why are you here? Yes.
With a voice of crushed glass, it answered. How do I do a voice of crushed glass?
Hold on.
I'm here to
What
impress
the
you, my
hell?
lady.
No, hell no. Fuck that. Just do your normal voice.
I'm gonna do something.
No. Please.
Your thing.
Okay, but don't do that voice again. And how would you do that?
To be honest, I did not think I would get this far.
Wait, I know what voice you
The
should do.
Sharktopus man shrugged. Sharktopus man.
Puss man. But I know what voice you should do. Do the
What might?
papyrus voice.
No, that doesn't feel fitting for this. I think this is supposed to be the pirate.
No, do your foxy voice.
Yar.
Okay. Now finish.
What
Hurry
might
up.
woo you on this frightful night?
Yeah, that fits. That fits perfectly. The foxy voice does. She tapped. She tapped her chin. Going on. I hit the wrong button. Give me a second, folks. I'm sorry.
She tapped her chin, deep in thought.
Why don't you tell me a story?
A story.
She nodded.
Let me see. 'Twas a dark and stormy night. Clunk. The deviant buckled onto the dock and showered Justine with spittle. Uh,
Uh,
wait,
That's
who's talking?
you.
Oh, that's me. I couldn't tell who
You.
the fuck was talking.
That's you.
What is wrong with thee? The sharktopus wheezed. You are a boxer?
She giggled from behind two raised fists, one fleshy, one mechanical. That's right. And I've heard that story before. You could try again, but better be good, or there's more where that came from.
The
What the hell?
the sharktopus, too afraid of the fists, half ambled and half fell back into the waves. Even the Even the froth of the open ocean was better than those fists. A few bubbles popped on the surface, and then he was gone. Justine Everwood skipped back to her perch, further up the beach. Night watch was hardly her favorite thing in the world, but it sure had its perks. She climbed the lifeguard tower and sat on its edge. I love that this is literally just someone who punches sharks all the time for fun.
She is a fucking bird. She perched up on the beach. She fucking bird.
She gazed out over the ocean. The ocean gazed back.
Huh?
Out past the dock, a ship that wasn't there before shimmered into view. Points of light grew into a skeletal frame of composite metal. Two large masts vertically bisected.
Bisect.
Like it basically intersecting but crossing through.
I bisected. Bisected. I'm a
Yeah.
half lesbian. I'm bisected.
My God.
Oh my god, I'm never going to hell for that.
A ragged hull, looking more like fins than anything resembling a functional support structure. The entire ship floated at a
Precarious.
precarious 3 meters in the air, only just creasing the harsh waves beneath.
Pressing.
Crissing the harsh,
Pressing.
the harsh waves beneath. On its starboard side, peeling white paint signaled a name.
Daddy's princess. I took the opportunity. I did. Okay, my turn.
Many jokes to be made about her saying that. Anyway.
Princess. Okay,
a metal plank connected to the dock. Three decrepit humanoids walked down to the shore. Justine jumped down and marched up to the mysterious figures.
Hey, this is a private beach. You can't be here.
The one at the front spoke first. I reckon we be in the right sport. His zombified
Jowls
exposed a bony jaw beneath it. Justine
Ew.
got a better look at the intruders. Gangrenous, necrotized flesh and tissue hung on the rotting folds of each of their bodies.
Identify yourselves.
I'm Captain Shirley, and this here's me operation. Operation crew Nessie and Billy. Oh, Nessie and Billy. Sorry, I have never seen N spelled like that.
Nessie and Billy.
Justine swung. Shirley ducked 3,000 newtons of raw cybernetic fist pelted Billy straight through the gut. Flesh exploded. Justine jolted back, but found herself stuck. Her wrist was caught in the gut flora.
Ew. Let go of me.
She yanked back, head bobbing. Parts of Billy slopped onto the dock. Nessie grabbed both Billy and the metal arm, trying to pry the two apart. Justine popped her wrist free and elbowed Nessie in the neck.
Who in the depths are you people?
If ye would just let me finish. Justine growled. Shirley backed up. Avast ye, missy. We are the crispy sex pirates. We come in peace.
Okay. Sex pirates.
Aye, 'tis symbolic, ye see, of the disparity. 20 a landlubber, and the sailor, the shackled and the free, the submissive and the.
Is this a joke to you?
Listen here, lassie.
It's just everyone to you, deviant.
I just ever would. 'Twould benefit the both of us if I had a shark puncher on me crew. Ye reckon ye know anyone that might want to join up?
Right now, we need all the fighters we can get our hands on. If you and your crew don't want to join us, then you're wasting my time.
Captain Shirley laughed. A small chuckle at first, resounding into a dry guffaw of hacks and heaves. Justine watched as chunks of flesh crawled back into the hole in Billy's guts. She turned around and did her own heaving.
It's
Surely,
Shirley.
surely cleared his throat. Perhaps we can help you. He eyed the mechanical arm. This ear is
What the?
one of a Mach 3 Mastiff type Muggins units, ain't she? Wiping her mouth, Justine said,
What's it to you?
"What do you say to an upgrade?"
Fuck you, JP. I was
Everyone
in a
seems very
pasture earlier.
concerned.
You can't say shit.
You should stop watching and go touch. Wow. Funny of you to say,
And,
JP. You've never touched grass. Anyway.
and that's how I got my hands on a magical arm, Justine explained. Don't do a pirate voice.
Really? What does it do? Pugless, Justine Everwood, and Haruki Nara Naraha Na-
your,
Nakahara? Is that
your
Nakahara?
voice is a girl. Your voice is a girl.
Sat together in the mess hall of Area 19. Today's cafeteria special was live jumbo lobster.
Lobster.
Neither touched their food. Both meals wrestled in the middle of the table. Oh yeah, because
My
lobster's
lobster
live.
bigger than your lobster. My lobster's bigger than your lobster. No, my lobster's bigger than your lobster. Well, Haruki, I'm not entirely sure. They juiced it up with some kind of deviant magics. It should pack a real punch, as they say, but I haven't had the chance to use it.
Haruka's eyes lit up. No way, did it really happen like that? Oh my god. Quit being giggly. Justine
Justine,
wiggled her metallic fingers, sparkling in the light.
yeah, it was the wickedest thing.
Do you think you prefer undead pirates over sharkics? I forgot that was
Anything
a
is
thing.
better than fish puns.
The two women laughed, slapping the table in hysterics. One of the lobsters scurried off the plate, afraid Haruki skewered the crustacean on the table with her fork. So, what else is new?
Well, I was actually hoping to learn how you got home in one piece.
Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of a long story. And besides, that's classified, Haruki winked.
Oh, come on, Haruki. Are you really gonna leave me hanging just like that?
Justine, you know me. Besides, I'm always thrilled to listen to your stories. Can't you tell me one more before we go back on duty?
All right, fine. Oh, did you ever hear the story about Marshall and Carter and Shark?
I forgot they have the groups of interest, but they're different in their universe.
Oh my God, the crispy sex.
That's funny as hell.
Ah, I'm glad we read that shit.
I love visiting the SPC
Meet the crispy
occasionally.
sex pirate.
This every article on this is literally meant to be a meme, in spite of there being actual dash J's of it.
Oh, let's see. Let's find a random Dash J. What the hell? Yeah, no. What the hell?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to the mockery section on the main SPC
I don't know.
section.
I got lost. Where the hell are you? I'm still at the.
If you go to the groups of interest hub and click on the name instead of the more, it'll bring you to the actual like SPC section of the wiki, which is basically their homepage. It's basically a copy of the
Uh,
homepage, but set up for the SPC.
I don't see the more thing. What the fuck?
Go
I'm
to groups of
confused.
interest.
I am at groups of interest, fucker.
Go down to the Shark Punching Center. And then click on the name Shark Punching Center.
Oh.
It'll take you to this SPC database thing.
Oh.
Basically, their homepage. Because there's fake homepages for each of the groups of interest.
Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there's Ronald Reagan cut up while talking, but they've changed it. That's an actual SCP, by the way. That's the SCP number as well, but this one's slightly different. Same anomaly, different functionality.
You remember when we read all those presidential SCPs? I was literally drooling at the mouth just reading one of them. Oh, we're actually reading it. Okay.
I went into it to see it. Sharked up while talking.
Yeah, look at it. You can see a shark.
That's funny as hell.
Oh no, ain't it?
Okay, let's have a quick read of this
No,
one. I don't think it's too long.
hold on, JP. If he's still in here, I got one we can read it, and it'll be in honor of JP. Go back
Why?
because there's a SPC 710-JP.
What?
Go down to international fleets.
Oh, that's the Japanese branch.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, that's what the JP thing stands for.
Well, it's not in Japanese, so.
Yeah, because it's translated. It's from the translation archive.
Oh, that's not fun. I thought it was. No, I was gonna be like a nod to J. The anti-shark. What the fuck's the anti-shark?
The anti-shark?
Yeah, there's an anti-shark.
6985?
Yes.
Oh, let's find out. Notice from
Oh my god, there's a caption that says Dick Biter Beach.
Yeah, I see it. A notice from the Central Intelligence Coordination and Projects Operation Command Office. SPC 6985 is currently on hiatus due to issues in handling certain component properties. Until said issues are resolved, all project components are to be housed in separate storage units and regularly transferred to different designated locations every 3 weeks. Any SPC 6985 components discovered in the field are to be ignored unless doing so impedes on the center's mission. Okay. Project SPC 6985. Salation Poganatural capabilities.
Natural. Oriole. I don't know. I'm trying to help.
Poganatural? I don't know how the fuck you'd say that. Due
But that
to SPC 6985's salation repellent properties, it offers no direct assistance in
pugilism.
pugilism. Instead,
Okay.
SPC 6985 is utilized to extend the preparation time for the arrival of inevitable type deviant salations.
I am
Because inevitable type salations are those of Megalodon and Megadeth threat levels, and have impractically short preparation times. The additional time granted by SPC 6985 brought fatality rates of such attacks down from 96 to 94, a 6 to 1%.
Okay, my turn. But first, we read this caption: Dick Biter Beach under the influence of SPC 6985. Note the complete absence of salation present. Okay,
In other words, no, there's no sharks.
project components. SPC 6985 consists of 57 irregularly shaped objects attached to small round stumps, approximately the size of American footballs. Attached to a hole in the top of each object is a removable neon tag that reads the anti-shark in large bold letters. Each SPC 6985 component carries a vaguely defined area of influence centered on itself, in which no Salacian life forms, undead constructs, or abstractions are present. When removed from an area, the time required for a Salacian entity to return is 2 to 14 days, depending on how long SPC 6985 was placed there. The center has not been able to observe when exactly the disappearance takes place, and it is unknown where the majority of the affected entities go. It is hypothesized that SPC 6985 operates on the Spirit level, repelling the entire concept of Salacian by amplifying its own conceptual presence as the antithesis. Oh my god, okay. The acquisition summary, because I'm bored and you've read most of everything. 3 days prior to the celebration of Green Beach Day, multiple advertisements and pieces of media surrounding SPC 6985 began revealing themselves, visible only to those weak to domineering acts of abrasive hostility. Bam. On the eve of the holiday, SPC 6985 began appearing in the homes of random individuals. Interviews with the homeowners revealed they all suffer from salaciaphobia and the lack of will to fight. All
SPC.
SPC, shut up. 6985 advertisements and media became visible after Green Beach Day. The individuals who received SPC 6985 had varying reactions, ranging from indifferent to accepting towards the objects appearing in their home, with over 80% of these people appearing heavily reluctant to lose contact with it upon notice. When presented with minor pushback, all individuals surrendered to the deviant items.
Surrender to the
The
deviant items.
most, whatever. The most detailed advertisement concerning SPC 6985 that was obtained by personnel was a colorful poster picturing SPC 6985 resting on a white table in front of a bright screen. The poster reads as follows: Live without death, presenting the anti-shark. The anti-shark is perfect for anyone with even the smallest desire for safety without effort. Why? Because it is nothing that a shark is and everything a shark's not. Simply take a look to see how how not a shark this amazing creature is. What the hell?
Amazing creation
And
is.
yeah, leave me alone. And sleep good dreams with this on your bedside table or anywhere else in your house, knowing confidently that this is not a shark. The back of the poster features a table detailing numerous differences between the instances of SPC 6985 and the members of the Salacian family.
Alright, I'll continue reading from
And then I'll do the anti-shark, you do the shark, I'll do the anti-shark.
here. Shark. Has sharp teeth.
Anti-shark does not have teeth.
Is smooth.
Is barely smooth.
Gives live birth.
Does not give live birth.
Tail is for swimming.
Tail is not for swimming.
No legs.
Has legs.
Has small arms.
Has big arms.
Aquatic.
Cannot be in water.
Bites you.
Stings you.
What the fuck? Can be punched.
Can also be punched.
Eats hundreds of thousands of living creatures every year, responsible for deaths, ecological disasters, and war crimes.
Sits in sand.
Of note is the SPC 6985 appears identical to the striped bark scorpion. This detail has no bearing on its deviant properties and is deemed insignificant. Deployment record. The following are selected examples of SPC 6985 deployment against inevitable type deviant salations. 3 chosen out of 97 successful missions.
Location: Empire of Chipangu.
Threat entity. Shurkaku. A spectral entity connected to a deviant video cassette that curses anyone who views it with death by salation consumption after 7 days. Result: a center pugilist
Pugilist.
Was exposed to the tape and given SPC 6985. Upon the 7th day, the television within the pugilist home turned on by itself, showing a grainy video of an underwater borehole. After the absence of Sharkako was confirmed, the center intercepted the supernatural broadcast and overlaid a cartoon iron fist suspended by a rope over the hole. Upon the removal of SPC 6985, Sharkako slowly rose from the hole before being sucker punched back down by the heavy fist. Following this, the video cassette was lost all deviant properties. That's fucking funny.
Gyro in Tokyo.
Rust tooth. A mechanical construct held together and piloted by billions of microsalations. What? Upon defeat, the ambioid creature controllers will sink into the ground and slowly build a new body over an average period of 15 years. The additional time granted allowed the center to finalize modifications to the Steel Fister 3.0, such as laser deflection and the installation
Wait a minute.
of a
The
burst
Steel
mode.
Fister?
Yeah, Steel Fister. Installation of a burst mode. Battle took approximately 10 minutes before ending in center victory, with below average damage to surrounding settlements.
Britannia.
Dragon Shark of Blackpool. That honestly sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
That sounds cool as shit. I want to see that shark. That sounds cool. Legendary monster prophesied to destroy the entirety of Britannia, along with the region of Brittany and France. The prophecy was written before the fermentation of Pan-Celtic Union. Ancient legends say that only the legendary weapon Excalifist, wielded by the chosen hero, can slay it. Excalifist. Oh my god.
Excalifist. What the fuck?
The center was successfully able to locate the chosen hero, Tranquin Pennyworth. Or Tarquin Pennyworth. and
Really?
assist them in undergoing the character growth necessary to wield Excalibus. Due to the lack of looming danger, the tragedy typically involved the hero involved in hero rituals was instead replaced by a comedic coming of age narrative. Upon removing SPCs 6985 from the area, the dragon shark arrived and was swiftly beaten to death with Scalabus and the fist-shaped rock that it wasn't bedded in.
I have an idea. Whoever says that these two things will choose you for the SPC thing that we're or not the SCP thing we're gonna do later. Whoever says
What?
Excalibur and I am a crispy sex pirate
What?
we'll pick you. We're the fucking where you can fill it in. Jesus
Oh yeah, that one.
Christ.
I was very confused on what the hell you're talking about.
We'll pick you. If one of you says right now Excalibur and I am a crispy sex pirate, we will pick
Hello,
you.
Iron Kid. Hello.
We will fucking pick you. Because whoever the
Welcome.
fuck is brave enough to do that.
Welcome to us
Come
reading
on.
some SPCs instead of some SCPs.
Come on,
We're
somebody
we're on
say
the
I'm a crispy
we're on
sex
the shark
pirate.
punching center section. That's enough about the crispy sex part. Jesus Christ.
I want to hear somebody say it. I don't think nobody's brave enough to say it.
With good
The
reason.
first
Anyway, Incident Black Trench. Area 91, a stronghold situated between the red and black danger zones of Florida, had been suffering constant attacks by Salation forces. As these attacks were significantly impeding the center's political subterfuge operation, it was elected to send SPC 6985 to help defend the stronghold from further sabotages. Due to the complete protection Area 91 was afforded by this, its operations began shifting to weapon development, becoming one of the center's leading suppliers of pugnatory technology. SPC 6985 remained within the stronghold for the next 7 months, the longest time any instance has stayed in one location. Following this, all contact with Area 91 was lost. Suspecting a possible ransacking by the native Salation allied crocodiles, a stealth pugilist was sent to for reconnaissance.
reconnaissance.
The following video log was transmitted by said pugilist Agent Mikhail Trebuchet. Oh,
Trebuchet.
Hey, it's their version of Trebuchet, an actual like known wiki agent.
Okay. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna read the
Hold on. Let me read the footnote real
thing.
quick. Agent Mikhail was fitted with a sonic transponder for nonverbal reporting and for
psionic.
detecting. Oh, psionic. I'm dumb. For nonverbal
Shut up.
reporting, for what are you gonna say?
No, I was trying. I correct you whenever you mess up a word, and then you're like, you told me nothing. That's my job. I correct you.
I just said I'm dumb anyway. You got opportunity.
Yes, yes, he does. It's great.
Reporting and detecting salation cognito hazards. Due to this, descriptions of surroundings and events are derived from the agent's own subconscious thoughts. Interesting.
Yay.
All right, you said
Okay,
you want to
let's
read?
go. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna read those things inside the what are the thingies called?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
using. Iron Kid is Opera GX.
No, hold on, wait, hold on. What's the parentheses? Shit, I couldn't. A quiet dripping permeates the partially flooded hallway. Ceiling lights providing dim illumination. Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Okay, that's how people say it in a lot of countries. Shut up. Enters through a broken ventilation shaft, crawling along the ceiling.
I don't
Come on.
smell anyone nearby.
The agent proceeds further into the building. Fist-shaped indent dot the walls sporadically, but with no signs of any crocodilian attack. Chomp chomp. No traces of bloodshed have been observed either.
Did they attack them in their dreams? No, the crocodiles were exiled from the
Only are
Honoroi Sea 2 years ago. Was this really a gator attack?
he finds the elevator shaft open with the large metal box absent from its interior. Water pours from the floor into the tawny-colored pit.
Why is it flooded? There weren't any leaks from the outside. I don't think internal.
Creeping down the shaft, the sound of miniature waterfalls reverberates through the chamber. It is briefly calming. Mikhail reaches for floor B1. The shaft further down is flooded.
I still don't smell anyone. Water
Why is he smelling?
things in the site.
Why is he smelling?
I don't know. Sun Gauntlet Mark II, Ancient Floridian Battle Armor,
What the hell?
SPC 6985, Swamp Man Experiments, Swamp Dog Experiments, a wood splinter from the cross Florida Man was crucified on. That's a fucking. Oh god, that's funny.
The agent exits the elevator and slides under the knee-high water.
If SPC 6985 is here, then are no salations here. Most non-salation site losses come from accidents during weapon development. SPC 6985 is here. Maybe a weapon test went belly up. Why is the water warm?
Somebody pissing in it. This place feels still like an architect's initial conception for a building. The rooms hold no clues to a story. Battle armaments left untouched. Offices bereft of any eye-catching files. Not even the walls show signs of conflict here. But just as Mikhail enters back into the hall, he spots something small and silver swimming in his peripheral vision. A minnow.
Fish, minnow, alive. Why couldn't I smell you? I was trained to pick up that scent.
Oh, poor baby.
Thank you.
My messages got deleted for some reason. What
I
messages?
have no idea. The ones about opera. But
Oh.
yeah, why?
The tiny fish swims across his visor, slapping its tail against it before moving away. The minnow continues bumping into his head.
Trying to get my attention? Sorry, I'm scouting right now.
3 more minnows, one bigger than the others, approach from down the hall.
I don't understand.
The agent turns to leave, but finds a school of minnows swimming from the other direction. He crawls out and into the walls, the fish rushing over his former position like a cattle herd. Out of the silvery mass, other forms are spotted. A bass, a clownfish, a pufferfish, 2 clownfish. Members of the school start jumping out of the water towards Mikhail. The agent moves towards the elevator shaft. The fish follow.
Unexpected abnormality. Best to leave.
Oh, hell no, I ain't reading all this.
The school grows. More types of fish can be seen. Flounders, wolffish, even Balkan seals join the herd. The seals, that's not a fish. the
That is
the Piscine mast rises in density, jutting out of the water occasionally like a sea serpent. An oddly large trout launches out of the water and makes contact with Mikhail. He quickens his pace. The agent hums a sigh of relief as he sees the light pouring from the shaft. He enters and climbs upward before being knocked down by a falling elephant seal.
What
The,
the hell?
the sudden muffling of the splash is followed by the noise of thousands of tail fins beating against the water. Mikhail escapes further down. Lights grow more sparse. It is hard to tell how many floors have passed before one can finally be seen. The blue glow reflecting off the tiling and highlighting its presence. Mikhail makes a beeline for the exit. The room he enters is expansive. No walls or ceiling are visible. He looks back at the elevator shaft, a rectangular pillar stretching up into the darkness. The only text fixture in an otherwise empty space. The blue glow from before is seen coming from a spotlight fallen on its side. A minnow swims up. It swims into view within the shaft. Mikhail jettisons himself upward, higher and higher, until he can no longer see the blue light or the pillar, and keeps swimming. He breaches the surface. He can't feel any ceiling. Mikhail turns on his head-mounted flashlight and looks up, the beam reaching out into nothing but air. He looks around himself, the light falling to connect with any object, failing to connect with any object or structure. He plunges his face into the water, and his veins turn to ice. A human body floats far below him. Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Ugh.
He stares at it. The body begins moving towards him. Mikhail swims with all his might, repeatedly looking back to keep visual on his pursuer. The body remains away from the surface, but continues to glide towards Mikhail like a ghost, staring with arms outstretched. Mikhail turns forward as another body grabs his leg from below and pulls him under. He kicks at the thing's hand, the grip unwavering. More arms reach out from the black depths. Mikhail flails. The bodies rise, some bigger than others, wrapping around Mikhail and pulling him further from the surface. He fights to free his limbs. A long, distended, what?
Distended.
Descended arm shoots past them and presses up against Mikhail. On his, as the elbow bends above his head, he looks to his hand and finds it missing. It's not an arm, but four identical ones shoot up around him, bending towards Mikhail before closing in around him. Mikhail looks down at a misshapen mass swiftly approaching before transmission is lost. Message from Desk of the Oracle. Yeah, all right. 05.
What we
Following.
doing here? Hold up. Shut up. We are reading SCPs. How about you?
Yes, we're reading SCPs. Currently, we're on the SPC section of the wiki. We're looking at
The
groups of
shark
interest.
punching center.
Yeah, we're at the shark punching center right now.
Yeah. We read something about crispy sex pirates.
Oh my god, you and your crispy sex pirates, you're like
What?
a
I'm never gonna forget that now. It's your fault. And we have a challenge. Whoever says that
oh my god.
gets to be part of the shit. Gets to like literally help us fill out
That's her.
a joke
That's her
recipe.
thing.
It's cool, trust me. Yes, it is.
It's
Yes,
funny
it
as
is.
hell. It it is suspected that the extended conceptual absence of salations on site resulted in a population boom of its conceptual prey, causing the local
New spirit. New
cephalic
spirit.
ecosystem to be thrown out of balance. Really?
What? Yeah, but what do we do? What the hell? We literally just told you. Reading.
Yeah, it's quite literally reading today. We're not playing a game today. We're just having a read of the SCP Wiki.
Because literally his name is SCP. We're gonna read the SCPs. We're gonna read some very funny ones. We're gonna read one about a dildo, probably.
You want to? I don't know if I'm. I don't know if we should read though. Sorry, my
Why
browser
not?
lagged.
People need
Oh,
to
I
know.
see.
Sorry, my browser lagged.
I don't know. I don't know
No,
if reading the one about the dildo that haunts your dreams is gonna
we
be.
read we read one about a penis. How bad? How bad is a dildo? We read
this,
one about Benjamin Franklin's
this is an
severed penis.
entire conversation. All right.
Oh my god. Let's
Anyway,
go back. Let's go back to the regular wiki. I hate this one.
let's go back to the groups of interest. Let's see.
No, I want to go read the
So many
baby.
SPCs. There's a lot of SPCs if you actually go to like the SPC section. Hey, let's go visit a more well-known one. Actually, do you want to do Doctor Wondertainment or Global Occult Coalition?
No.
Pick one.
Oh no.
Then I'll
I
pick.
want to read. Fine. Fine. I gotta go. I gotta go back. Hold on. Fuck.
I mean, there's a
What the hell is
lot.
wrong with my phone?
Huh?
What the hell is wrong with my phone?
Oh, we
Groups
got a
of
request from chat for GOC.
group GOC. What the hell's a GOC?
Well, let's get an overview. Okay,
Okay,
overview.
wait.
The
Where are
Geo.
we? Where
It's
are
in
you
the
at?
it's in the groups of interest. GOC, Global Occult Coalition.
I don't see that.
It's at the top, or at like the first 20, somewhere.
I don't see that.
So just
Where did you go?
in the groups of interest.
Oh, never mind. Okay, GOC, Grand Coalition.
Global
Really?
Occult Coalition.
Really? Really?
The
Okay,
G
I got this one.
the GOC was created in the aftermath of World War II from the remnants of defecting occultists, physicists, priests, and
Psychics.
psychics, priests, and scientists from Nazi Soviet and Allied states, brought together to form and formed by the Allies. As the world stage broadened, so did the number of countries that had their hands. Wait. As the world stage broadened, so too did the number of countries that had their hands in the GOC, until it became what it is today. The GOC is a largely political force, seeing themselves as the police of the paranormal world. They pride themselves on destroying supernatural entities and make use of most high-tech experimental technology possible, obtained from their benefactors. Many potential SCPs have been destroyed by them before the Foundation could obtain and contain them. They have been both on the side of the Foundation and against it at times, depending on the situation. They largely hold the Foundation in contempt for their use of containment of SCP items rather than their out and out destruction. The GOC has respected the Foundation's formidable might enough to leave it mostly alone, although there have been some questionable incidents with which the GOC have strictly denied involvement. Agents of the GOC are to be treated with suspicion. Let's see the GOC articles. So the GOC is interesting because their entire thing is destroy, destroy, destroy. They are the ones who just kill things, which is what makes them a bit interesting because they have like references to art to things that we didn't even know exist because they killed it. But yeah, interestingly, this one has something that registers my fucking profile username. Damn. The Global Occult Coalition, from the desk of the Undersecretary General. Welcome. You are here because you want to know more a whether you're a psychics division recruit, part of one of our 108 member organizations, an outsider, or simply a convicted, concerned civilian. You're here because you've been touched by the ongoing struggle of humanity to survive and thrive in a world where the supernatural is very real. You are here to help our species in its endless war against the dark. To you, I say welcome. To those of you who would do harm to humanity, I say this: the Global Occult Coalition stands ready to defend humanity against all foes, whether it likes it or not. Yeah, basically this organization kind of functions as the anti-Foundation, whereas the Foundation contains and studies things. These guys just fucking kill anything and everything that falls out of the norm, which has also led to a number of other SCPs. For example, there was a chair that just wanted to help people who, needed a sit down. It would just teleport behind them and let them sit. You know what they did to it?
Burned it.
No, they threw it in a wood chipper. And then the remaining chips started killing and teleporting into military people's lungs and killing them. So yeah, they kind of fucked up in their one mission.
Great. Can we go back?
Back where?
I want to read SCPs.
This is heavily connected to the SCPs.
Yeah, but I want to read your SCPs. Oh no, I've been out all day. I just want it.
Alright, there should be a list of the connected SCPs.
I don't know. I got lost. I'm literally on the GOC page.
There are so many SCPs connected to the GOC. Holy shit. I clicked on
mind.
Foundation Interactions, and dear God.
Oh, there's a -J. I wonder.
Is there only one -J connected to the GOC? I don't know, there's like 2 or 3.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
6989 -J?
Yeah, I think we read that one.
No, we did
Yeah.
not. I don't think we did.
I thought we did. I remember it.
This doesn't look like anything we've read on stream. I'm not sure. What does -J mean? -Js are joke SCPs. They're considered to be non-canon most of the time, even though there is no canon in the SCP universe. You make your own canon. Uh, but basically, they're all meant to be jokes, not to be taken seriously.
Oh my god. I found an SCP I think we've read before. SCP-015 or 15 DE.
We've never read a DE.
Yes, we have. It's about a duck.
Yeah, so all these are the comedy-based SCPs. Well, we've read a lot of comedy-based ones. We should probably pick one that's not comedy-based for a minute.
Fine. Benjamin Franklin Sever Phoenix.
We're not reading. We're not reading that
Why?
one again right now.
Fine.
We also have someone here who's apparently never read SCPs in general. So this will be a very interesting introduction to what SCP seems to be. But yeah, we're gonna pick. Let's see. I really need to do that video that I was gonna do with some people, where I actually break down what the SCP Foundation is. Uh, we're gonna read. Is this the chair? No, this is something completely different. uh, actually, how long is this one? This is in the 4000s. Oh dear God. Nope,
That is
not
so long.
no, it's
Hell
not that
no.
one. We're gonna find a quick one here, real quick, and then
Oh,
we'll.
the George Washington one.
Huh?
Do the George Washington one.
I'm looking for ones that are GOC related, so we can have a little bit of a.
They're no fun.
You just want the presidential ones,
Yes.
which
You
you.
said we could. You
Yes,
said we could.
yes, we can after we've done some of the other things, because we keep repeating the same fucking SCPs all the time.
No, we don't. We haven't done our SCP rating in forever.
Do I need to pull up the other streams we've done? We've just gone to the same SCPs every single time.
Yeah, but the one that we go to every time is to laugh at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's tradition. We
Anyway,
can't forget that one. Okay. Which one?
6014. Is this one? How long is this one? Oh dear God, that one's longer.
Hold on, I'm looking.
I was gonna say, I'm just looking through the list here. Hey, here's a 2000. This one totally isn't. This one is not long. Yeah, this one's short. This is
Okay.
SCP 2801. Ugh. Okay.
Hold on. I'm getting to it.
Here is a basic SCP article. So, item number SCP 2801. Object class Keter. Special containment procedures. A copy of SCP 2801 is currently held at Site 19. All Foundation personnel are to undergo screening for SCP 2801-1 infection on a bi-weekly basis. Additionally, additional screening may be mandated by the site security director. All infected persons are not held for research purposes are to be immediately terminated. Oh damn.
Oh fuck! They just be like pew pew dead.
No recordings of infected persons are to be made, and all other cognate or hazardous material containing SCP 2801-1 are to be destroyed. Foundation web crawlers are to monitor file sharing websites and hacker forums for copies of SCP 2000 2801, or related materials. MTF Sigma 5 drop wait, what? Drop table task forces? What?
I don't know.
I think something there fucked up. Uh, is to remove these copies as soon as possible upon detection in compliance with standard data suppression protocols. MTF Theta 8 blue pills.
Viagra.
Not what they're referencing. Is currently
Viagra.
responsible. It's a Matrix reference. Anyway.
I know that. But the little blue pill is known as Viagra. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I know.
I knew it was a Matrix
Is
reference.
currently responsible for identifying and neutralizing persons or organizations in possession of SCP-2801. Utilization of Project Lathe is and/or SCP-2000 is currently under consideration. Why would they need to use SCP-2000 for it? What? Okay. Description. SCP-2801 refers to a software for Linux-based operating systems capable of generating Class 2 cognitohazards as audio or image files using a variety of common formats. The effects of the hazards generated are determined by user-written code similar to syntax to the C programming language. SCP-2801 was freely distributed on 2018-3/17 on the hacker forum redacted. Upon
Under.
sorry, I lost track of where it was. Under the title Neurocrack. What?
Cocaine.
And has since been redistributed multiple times from various sources, despite Foundation containment efforts. SCP-2801 has demonstrated the ability to create self-propagating cognitohazards, referred to as SCP-2801-1. Hold on, let me see what the footnote says. Individual instances of SCP-2801-1, called variants, are referred to using assigned alphabetical designations. SCP-2008-8, SCP-2801-A, 8,201, 208, 8,000, 8,000, 2,000. My brain is getting fucking. Reading those numbers is getting my brain fucked. Anyway, I'm just going to say 2801. SCP-2801-B. That are capable of nearly complete control over a host's behavior. This can include motor control, memory access, and psionic field manipulation.
Now you read it correctly.
Among other aspects, over 100 finance. Oh, I skipped ahead. My brain lost track. Over 100 unique SCP-2801-1s variants have been identified in the wild as of 2018, 11, 12, which are typically used for financial gain or as offensive tools. Although other uses are not uncommon unless otherwise specified by its creator. SCP-2801-1 infection is permanent, and an effective treatment has not yet been found. While the user-created nature of SCP-2801-1 variants means very few traits apply to everyone. A few generalizations can be made regarding SCP-2801-1 behavior. Most SCP-2801-1 variants spread through the use of cognitohazards present in the speech of infected persons. In addition, variants often construct telepathic networks among infected persons, which can then be used for data exfiltration or to remotely control variant behavior. The variants with design flaws can be unintentionally cause epileptic seizures. Infected persons are very aware of these symptoms. See document X3B2801RQ for descriptions of known variants. Okay, Addendum 2801. The following is a timeline of events related to SCP 2801 and SCP 2801 1. Okay. I don't think this is very long yet. This is short. All right. 2017 11/29. SCP 2801 A, the first known SCP 2801 1 variant, is discovered during testing on SCP 4993 at Site 19.
Yay, Site 19! We're about to Site 19!
That is, for reference, that is like the biggest site in the Foundation's arsenal. So, test results were inconsistent with previous experiments, and after further testing, this was attributed to an unknown cognitohazardous agent present in D8937, despite the lack of observable symptoms. Further investigation revealed similar agents present in 96% of the personnel in D8937's assigned barracks. 2017 12/3. MTF ETA 11, Savage Beast, begins to investigate into the origins of SCP 2801 A. 2018 3/17. SCP 2801 is uploaded to the hacker forum, redacted, under the name Neurocrack, along with documentation and source code for a basic SCP 2801 1 variant. Oh, there's a footnote. Testing suggests this was the source code for SCP 2801 A. The file was available for 7 hours and received download requests from 97 unique hosts before it was removed by MTF Sigma 5. The file was accompanied by the following post. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That's a long post. What the? Oh, Luna. I heard a loud ass sound from my side and my cat climbing off of my bookshelf for some reason. Okay, free source Neurocrack, mind exploit development tool, and proof of concept. Greetings, y'all. Today, all of you who have been asking what my big project is about for the past year finally get to take a look at it. Breaking from expectations, it's not just another computer exploit this time. Instead, it's something much more exciting. After all, I'm sure we've all had this question at one point or another. What if you could hack a person like you can a computer? After over 1 year of work, I finally have the answer. Yes, it is unbelievably easy. Cognitor hazard expunged. Ah, he mind controlled everyone into downloading it. I see. Neurocrack is to the brain what a compiler is to a computer. It exports an image or sound file that the brain interprets as instructions, effectively working like an RCE exploit. It's already This already opens up a world of possibilities, but I was even able to write software that spreads itself through speech. That's right, worms for people. And unlike most exploits, Neurocrack won't be patched out. Last time I checked, the human brain was EOL. uh, I had my fun with this for a little while, but my worm spread much faster than I was expecting, and it's attracted a lot of attention. So it's time for me to GTFO. So I give you Neurocrack the keys to hacking's final frontier, extraneous data expunge. I'll be around for a little while longer to answer questions, but I don't have time to give one-on-one help. For God's sake, read documentation. Also, this just because this is new territory doesn't mean you shouldn't take the same precautions you normally would. There are already people who have staked their claims on this new frontier, people who work very hard to make sure anything that threatens their control over us never sees the light. I found this out the hard way, and now I am stuck playing damage control. Don't repeat my mistakes. Know what kind of world you are stepping into. But of course, when did people like us ever care about risks? Happy hacking and welcome to the secret world. The author of this post was later identified as a penetration tester living in the city of Dallas, Texas, named Nathan Snyder, designated POI 7684. A raid on POI 7684's apartment failed to apprehend him. The complex's owner incited that he had left his apartment with a number of electronics the previous afternoon. POI 7684's status and location remains unknown. Okay, 2018-3-19. SCP 2801-B, C, and D are discovered alongside a spike in SCP 2801-A infections. While simplistic, these variants provided active exploitation of SCP 2801 was occurring much sooner than was expected. Foundation web crawlers also take down a number of threads pertaining to SCP 2801 on both redacted and other sites. 2018-42. A string of identity theft cases is linked to the previous undiscovered SCP 2801-1 variant, designated SCP 2801-N, which was used to steal sensitive information from the host's mind while displaying very few identifiable symptoms. The operator of the variant was estimated to have stolen over 2 million USD in this fashion. Upon detainment, the operator of SCP 2801-N claimed that the variant had been sold to him by another hacker. The operator was terminated 2 days later. Investigation into the identities of the creator and other operators are still ongoing. So they shot the guy for mind controlling people and stealing their identities. That's fair. That is a fair. That is a fair gun to the head. 2018-428. SCP 2801 utilization continues to spread despite containment efforts. SCP 2801 had been re-uploaded to the internet under numerous screen names and with over 1,000 downloads, and multiple users have opened threads attempting to sell SCP-2801 code modules. 5 Neurocracker, also commonly self-identified as Psychohacker, Psychecker, Brainjacker, and Cognitohacker, and other variants thereof, among other terms. Groups have also been identified, including pseudonym, a highly decentralized group that claims to be a splinter group of Anonymous, but is also suspected to have been influenced by Gamers Against Weed. Oh yeah, those idiots. Which remains the oldest active group. 2018 5/6. SCP-2801-W is discovered in central Germany, having infected a large number of people, apparently, in less than a week. The highest infection rate of any variant at the time. SCP-2801-W utilizes a large amount of psionic signals to overwhelm a target, inducing epileptic seizures, followed by sudden unexpected death in 83% of cases. Even if the target is not infected, no correlation has been found between targets, and this behavior occurs at seemingly random intervals. A group named Kohaz has claimed to be operator of SCP-2801-W on various black market websites. This group claims to be able to use SCP-2801-W to assassinate an individual of the client's choice in exchange for payment in the
Monero.
cryptocurrency. These claims have not yet been verified. 2018 5/15. The Global Occult Coalition begins an initiative to identify and terminate persons in possession of SCP-2801. 2018 6/21. Growing awareness of the Foundation and GOC efforts to suppress information about SCP-2801 among portions of the hacker community leads to many of the use of covert channels or include SCP-2801 generated cognitohazards in threads in an attempt to deter censors. The adoption rate of SCP-2801 slows as a result, but the estimated user base remains large. 2018 8/4. Dr. Charles Stone, Assistant Director of Site-22, enters a coma as a result of SCP-2801-BE infection.
Ew.
They've gone past the Z. There are so many,
Mhm.
they've gone past Z, so now they're using double letters. As is typical of SCP-2801-BE behavior, Dr. Stone cut himself on his left arm with a knife and wrote the message, "Send Bitcoin, have 1 week," along with a Bitcoin address on the wall of his office, with his blood before expiring. Compliance with these demands had no effect on Dr. Stone's condition, and he went into cardiac arrest and died 5 days later as a result
Ooh.
of an epileptic seizure in Site-22's medical ward. It remains unknown whether he was specifically targeted or was infected by chance. 2018 8/6. Investigation into Dr. Stone's death reveals that at least 37% of Site-22 personnel were infected with SCP-2801-1. 7 unique variants were identified. Site-22 was placed under quarantine, and all SCP objects on site were moved to Site-19. 2018-10-12. SCP-2801-CV is identified in South Korea, making the 100th unique variant discovered. God damn.
Oh,
100 different variants. 28-10-26. The Foundation and GOC are targeted by a number of coordinated remote attacks consisting of both traditional cyber attacks and attacks utilizing SCP-2801-1. The attacks lasted for 4 hours and affected 7 Foundation facilities and 11 site networks, including Redacted. In addition to causing a number of Euclid and Keter class containment breaches, the attacks resulted in blank personnel casualties and the leaking of blank classified documents, including Redacted. Restoration efforts are still in progress. Statistics regarding the attacks on GOC are not available, but are expected to be similar. Several neurocrack groups, including Pseudonym and Kohaz, have declared their involvements in the attack. Efforts to identify other collaborators are ongoing. Restoration efforts are still in progress. Damn, so this thing's able to fight against the Foundation. Or at least the hackers are. To some extent. I'm considering they attacked the GOC, I'm imagining most of them are going to be carpet bombed very quickly. But carpet bombed with anomalous bombs, I should say. Because the GOC doesn't play nice.
oh.
Okay. We should probably be wrapping this up soon. What do you want to read next?
I don't know. One joke SCP where I fall asleep. I don't care, honestly. I just want to listen right now.
Alright. We can go with joke SCP.
Yeah, but I just want to listen right now. It's too hot in here.
It's extremely hot in my room. That's why I'm like, we're going to need to wrap this up soon, because I am getting to the point where I'm chill in the cold. Okay, we've got a bunch of dash J's, though. We've got
One we had definitely haven't read before.
We've got a fork. We've got just reality missing.
I thought we already read the fork one.
Thank you for the entertainment, but I must go now. This is very good. All right. Thank you for joining, Time Cat. Thank you. I hope you did enjoy. Gotta love the SCP Foundation. Just reality misunderstood. I'll read this. This sounds kind of funny.
Okay, I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna judge you.
Okay. Item number SCP-015-J. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Upon its arrival at Site 77, SCP-015-J is to be gifted with a new terrarium, fully fitted to whatever needs it might have, including a water tank with plenty of for plenty of fluids.
That poor
wording of
kid's
that was
name
weird.
is sauerkraut.
What?
Poor kid's name is sauerkraut.
Okay. Anyway, nice heating pads for warmth purposes. Amazon wiretap thing to play soothing music, and so maybe researcher Slug can buy light bulbs for the heat lamp if they burn out. Maybe a treadmill. Some snakes have legs.
What?
I mean, that is true. There is actually a snake on the wiki that has legs, and it's not a joke SCP either. He's kind of cute. Uh, Agent Boyd has proposed that following SCP-015-J settling into its new home, that any informal reference to her as that weird snake girl be stricken from the record. Uh, Agent Boyd's non-anomalous daughter, Sir Cott, whom Agent Boyd hopes will be best friends with SCP-015-J. Why is it a snake? Is this just a snake? Is that this entire SCP? Okay. SCP-015-J can be used both to identify a domestic snake purchased by researcher Slug to be delivered to Site-77 on in the not too distant future, and the anomalous levels of excitement felt by Agent Boyd upon hearing the news. Available sources suggest SCP-015-J will be a small friend with a spiraling pattern on its scales and a strawberry colored complexion. It is hoped that SCP-015-J will be both capable of slithering and the flicking of the tongue. SCP-015-J is currently speculated to be just a baby, but this has not been confirmed. Direct consultation with researcher Slug or other Foundation personnel connected with SCP-015-J has been restricted due to Agent Boyd being shy. I see. All details regarding SCP-015-J have been have been heard secondhand through overheard conversation, with details like long, twirly, and red occurring repeatedly, along with references to SCP-015-J having Im- immin- imminent hunger needs. It is hoped that researcher Slug will not be grossed out the first time that SCP-015-J does a big poop or eats a fuzzy mouse. Agent Boyd is available for reference in the event of such an occurrence due to her years of expertise in the field. Cost-benefit analysis of lifting the ban on storing frozen mice in shared refrigeration spaces due to the presence of multiple animals utilizing said mice in their diets is ongoing. Agent Boyd. Addendum. Agent Boyd had moved to reclassify SCP-015-J as neutralized. What? SCP-015-J upon initial discovery it's Twizzlers. Hi, Morgul. Hi.
Mm,
All this hype from this researcher about her snake having a new friend, and it's Twizzlers.
this poor snake.
Yes, monster containment for Monolith the Dong is still a thing. The Doctor Destroyer, toilet humor, amnestic treatment. Let's go with one or two more, and then we'll just call it because I'm getting overheated. Liquid SCP Foundation. I actually have an entire video of that on my channel. I spun it like an actual advertisement. Oh, you know what? There's a funny one I know of. SCP-000-J, the official SCP sales catalog. This one's not too long. Just a lot of words. Anyway. SCP-000-J. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-000 is to be kept in its glass case in Professor Snyder's office. If it is to be removed for study, it must be returned by the end of the day. Copies may be made of its contents. No purchases may be made from the artifact's contents without level 3 clearance, and must be paid from one's own pocket. SCP-000 is, and any copies made cannot leave facility grounds. Description: SCP-000 is a full-color, 200-page catalog printed on gloss paper. Front page reads, "The official SCP sales catalog," in large red letters on the front. It is with a yellow star reading hundreds of bargains. All right. In the lower right-hand corner, on the center of the magazine, is a picture of Dr. Jack Bright, smiling and holding what appears to be SCP-0666 in his hands. When questioned, Dr. Bright insisted that he had never had such a picture taken. The catalog contains pictures and information on almost every single SCP artifact known through their information on each object is written more like a sales pitch than an official document. Prices, item numbers, and any order number are also listed. And an order number also listed. The bottom of the cover reads, "Our best issue ever," suggesting that there might be more issues of SCP-000 floating around. This is still being investigated. Besides artifacts, SCP-000 also includes a list of SCP-related merchandise, including T-shirts, books, DVDs, and even video games and action figures, all of which are based off of known SCP articles, phenomena, creatures, and personnel. Administration denies ever authorizing the creation or distribution of the magazine or anything it sells. Samples of sales pitches from the magazine include. All right. Here's some sales pitches. Item number 063. The world's greatest toothbrush. Don't let the title fool you. This toothbrush is out of this world. No toothpaste needed. Just gentle scrub of your teeth, and like magic, all that nasty plaque is completely obliterated. And for those ground-in countertop stains, look no further than the world's greatest toothbrush, available in blue, pink, and green. I do love the fact that there's just these. Item number 123. Contained miniature black hole. Back in stock after so many requests. This black hole is guaranteed to spaghettify anything you throw at it. Great for science projects and parties. And what better way to say I love you than with the gift of a contained miniature black hole. Order now while supplies last. Warning, contains small parts. Okay. Item 244. Ice fog jar. Sorry. Why waste electric bill money on expensive refrigerators? This jar will turn an enclosed space of any size into your own private meat locker. Freeze whatever you want. Just pop off the lid and watch it go. Item number 340. Insanity candy. A truly maddening prank. Trick your friends these into eating these covert candies and watch them literally go out of their minds. Available in 5 packs. What the hell? I forgot Insanity Candy was even an SCP. All these really old ones. Because this is a really old article. Alright. Item number 447. Ball of green slime. What can you do with it? What can't you do with it? Use it as a lubricant. Top off your gas tank. Style your hair. Or even dress up your salads and sundaes. The possibilities are endless. Now available in blue. Warning, do not apply to dead bodies.
Oh.
That's a reference to the fact that SCP does something fucked up with dead bodies and we're not sure what. Anyway, item number 500, Panacea. Got Ebola, HIV, cancer, athlete's foot. This pill cures them all. No milady, it is what? No milady is too incurable out of stock. It costs $2 trillion. It costs like $1 trillion. That's a lot of fucking numbers. Item number 551. Impossible puzzle. Throw out your Rubik's Cube and put down your crossword. This is the puzzle to end all puzzles. No one in history has ever completed it. Can you? Hours of fun. More like eternity of fun, considering that is literally an unfinishable puzzle. Many of the sales pitches seem to suggest that some SCP artifacts are not the only ones of their kind, with phrases like order 2, get the third free, and so on. However, when more than one item is ordered, the arriving package only contains the original artifact along with a number of mundane replicas of the same artifact. Samples of merchandise related to but not listed as SCP artifacts include all right, there we go. A white cotton t-shirt reading I survived the wrath of SCP-682, including a picture of SCP-682 on the front, available in size S to XXXL. Ooh, Jesus, if you need an XXXL, you might want to check some things. A 30.48 centimeter, 12 inch, SCP-76-2 action figure with interchangeable wardrobe, accessories, and carrying case shaped like SCP-076-1. When questioned, SCP-076 expressed great disdain. They marketed Abel. They turned Abel into an action figure and marketed him. And he's very unhappy about it. Good to know. A 2-disc CD titled Dr. Clef's Holiday Hits. Dr. Clef? Oh, God. Cover depicts Dr. Alto Clef in a Santa outfit and holding a microphone. When questioned, Dr. Clef denied ever recording to an album. Honestly, it would be fucking hilarious to see what the hell Dr. Clef thinks is a holiday hit, considering his personality. Okay. A Girls of SCP pinup calendar featuring Doctors Palmer and Wright's break and SCPs 105, 336, and 166, all in various states of undress. All but Break claims to have never posed for such pictures. One of the researchers is a little horny. Anyway. I am not surprised. with their jobs. A 3-disc DVD set entitled SCP Brawl: The Greatest SCP versus SCP Fights. Cover depicts SCP 076-2, 173, and 682. Each disc contains a 9-hour long. Each disc is 9 hours long and features various Keter level SCPs fighting each other, most of which have never been formally recorded or even attempted. Well, I mean, free data. Anyway, soundtrack of Ferdinand the Musical contains 2 discs with 10 songs each, many of which were on a violent or vulgar nature regarding SCP-082. Some of which are apparently sung by SCP-082 himself. When questioned, 082 proudly boasted about his supposed past in musical theater and the long hours he would spend preparing for method acting. The validity of these statements is debatable. SCP-082 is the current owner of the soundtrack. Unfortunately, as he has eaten the previous holder and refuses to give it back. Ah, yes, Ferdinand the Cannibal. What did you fucking expect would happen when you went to give him a fucking CD with his name on it? He's an egotist. Addendum: SCP-000 was discovered in Professor Cinder's mailbox, or Snyder's mailbox, on blank blank blank. Though it was addressed to him, he insisted on never ordering such a thing. No return address was found. The following transcript of Professor Snyder's attempts to gain any information on SCP-000 via the order number listed in the magazine. Okay. Document 000-01. Hello. Thank you for calling the SCP sales catalog. What would you like to order? Who are you? Your order, sir. I'll ask again. Who are you? What item number would you care to order, sir? I'm not ordering anything. I demand to know who you are. I'm afraid you have the wrong number, sir. Goodbye. Hangs up. Data expunged. He cursed. Of course. The voice on the other end was described by Professor Snyder as a young lady with a British accent. Oh, well, I gave her the wrong voice. Speaking in a bored monotone. Well, you want to do voices for any of these, or do you want to just keep listening?
No.
All right.
I'm very tired. Why do you think I stopped talking?
All right. All right. Document 00002. Thank you for calling the SCP sales catalog. What would you like to order? Oh, what's your name, young lady? Your order, sir. Can I speak to your manager? I'm afraid I can't understand your accent, sir. Please speak more clearly. I have the same accent as you. If you have purchased from us before, you're eligible for a free year-long subscription to our catalog. Madam, are you aware that what you're doing is not only illegal, but the items you're selling threaten the existence of reality as we speak? Your order, sir. For the last time, I'm not buying anything from your bloody magazine. Who is your manager? I'm sorry, sir. You have the wrong number. Hangs up. All right. 00003. Okay. Thank you for calling the SCP sales catalog. What would you like to order? I don't want... Sir? Fine. We'll do it your way. I guess I'll order SCP-005. It seems safe enough. And how many would you care to purchase? How many? There's only one. So that's one order of SCP-005 Your total is blank. Will that be all, sir? All right, I've bought something now. Will you please let me speak to your manager? Thank you for shopping with the SCP. Dial tone. Son of a bit. The following day, around noon, SCP-005 went missing from the containment area. Artifact was later found in Professor Snyder's doorstep, uh, in a cardboard box addressed to him, with no return address or postage on, or even postage. Wow. Okay. SCP-005 was returned to its original place, and the money used to purchase it was deducted from Snyder's next paycheck. All further purchases from SCP-000 have ended in the same fashion. Attempts to trace the call have been unsuccessful. Okay, well, that's probably going to be it for this bit of reading. But, yeah. I'm going to end this one here. So I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you should join the ranks of the SCP Foundation, don't forget to shoot that like button, slay those comments, and contain that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next video, live stream, or whatever next. Peace, guys. Thank you all for joining. Peace.
Well,
Peace.